A young man puts the pieces of his life together on the last day of the year, all to end in tragedy. Here's your movie line on Fruitvale Station. Hi everyone, I'm Tatiana Carrier. Fruitvale Station is the true story of Oscar Grant, a 22-year-old Bay Area man who was on a path to clean up his life for his family before a sudden New Year's Day confrontation with cops on the train stopped that.
Shots fired at Fruitvale. We just trying to get home. What is going on?
The small-budget indie film is already a hit with critics. So far, the flick is winner of both the Grand Jury Prize for Dramatic Feature and the Audience Award for U.S. Dramatic Film at the 2013 Sundance Film Festival.
I'm scared. I hear guns.
Those just firecrackers. You're safe inside.
What about you, Daddy?
We'll be back before you wake up. I'm gonna be fine.
It also premiered to a huge applause at this year's Cannes Film Festival, where it got picked up for distribution by the Weinstein Company for $2.5 million. Variety sat down with writer-director Ryan Coogler and the film's young stars at the French Fest to talk about the much buzzed-about film. Coogler revealed how he went from a film student to making one of the most sought-after films of the festival season, with the help of one well-known A-lister.
I had the idea to do a film about the subject matter around the time that it happened, which was in 2009, but it was something that was just a thought, you know, and it was an idea I was working in my head. I was in film school at the time. After I'd done on short films, Forrest Whitaker's production company was looking for some young filmmakers to mentor, and my name came up.
Melanie Diaz, who plays Oscar's girlfriend Sofina, was even able to look to the Academy Award winner for some acting tips.
I remember I was having a hard time with my dialect, and I was really worried about it, and Ryan was like, you should call Forrest, he'll totally guide you, and he gave me so much confidence for the rest of the shoot.
Someone who looks to be following in Whitaker's footsteps is Michael B. Jordan, who plays Oscar. You may recognize him from hit TV shows like The Wire, Friday Night Lights, and Parenthood. Here he talks about his experiences working on the big and small screens and which one he prefers.
It's a different art. You know, TV, it's a quicker turnaround and whatnot, and the character arcs are much longer. You know, you have to be a little bit more reserved than what you. That's why I love film so much, because you know where your character's going, and it's easier for artists. I don't know, for me personally, kind of like arc out your character art. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to do it in film.
While the tragedy had an enormous effect on the Oakland community at the time, Coogler insists that this story should resonate with everyone, no matter where you come from.
I mean, the movie is about a guy who was trying to please everybody around him because he was afraid of rejection. You know, and it was on a day when he was trying to be the best version of himself. And I think that people can relate to that. People know what it's like to have a mom and have a daughter and have a girl, you know, and people know what it's like to struggle with something inside of themselves and struggle with the past. I think people know what it's like to be 22 years old, you know what I mean, and not have it all figured out yet.
The Weinstein Company co-chairman Harvey Weinstein couldn't agree more. In his statement, he revealed what led him to purchase the film, saying, quote, "This earth-shattering story is one that needs to be told, and we're honored to be able to share Oscar's story with audiences everywhere. I was totally blown away by the cast, and we couldn't be more excited to be working with such a great group of filmmakers." Fruitvale Station is set to hit theaters on July 12th. Well, there you have it. That's your movie line on Fruitvale Station. Go or no? What's your review? Hit us up in the comments below. I'm Tatiana Carrier. Thanks so much for watching.